Welcome back to Spotlight. I'm here with two of my good brothers. You know, Brother Craig Bate, follow the movement.
Good night.
It's good to see you.
Likewise.
It's always good to see you. You've been in the trenches for a long time, bullets flying over your head, you're ducking, you got a helmet on.
Good reasons.
No bulletproof vest, nothing. You're just out there. I mean, we need you. We need them kind of brothers who just say, look, the hell with it, I going out with my weapons. So it's always good to have you. And of course, you have a commander here.
Find me.
He's in the commander seat tonight.
General Malone, General B. Malone is here. He's the one that he's in the war room planning the strategy. You got to have everybody up your patch. You know?
Absolutely.
You know, when you look at the military, you have the generals, the lieutenants, the captains, the soldiers, everybody, the technicians. You know what? Everybody on board. Good to see you. Good to see you guys again. Welcome back to Spotlight.
Great to be here.
You got a really interesting idea.
Yes.
You know, and forum coming up. When it starts again?
The forum is going to take place. The competition, business startups, is going to take place on April 30th. At UP Cineplex, and there's been some really interesting, wonderful developments, which is why I'm really pleased to be back here on your show.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
I want to, I just want to go over briefly, you know, the beginning before we get to the new developments.
Yes.
So that we put everything in context and let the audience know what we're talking about, where we're going.
Yes.
So we're talking about a forum and a competition.
Yes.
That to foster entrepreneurship.
Yes. The forum and MWM Business Startup 2016 has three basic elements to it. There's a competitive element, and it's going to take place under the theme innovation through giftedness. So we're trying to find individuals in the community who has a gift, a passion, a talent, and have used it to develop a product, service, or really is using it in their talent, in entertainment, in dancing, in whatever form it manifests itself, and would love to turn it into a business.
In talk show hosting.
A talk show hosting. Turning it into a... Absolutely. Yes. Look, Oprah Winfrey. I mean, do I need to say any more?
That's right.
Multi-billionaire.
I'm looking to make a few of her dollars.
Exactly. Yes. And you know, she's moving on, so hey, there's room. There's room developing. Yes. And we want to bring those individuals together under three categories: talent, service, and product. And they will be judged by a group of the United States, predominantly Blue Ocean. I was just speaking to them, Cromwell, and really excited. They're going to bring down an expert in finance, in marketing, in biz pitching, how to pitch your business. And they're going to come and judge the competition, but more than judge, give people advice, pointers to the product, the service, or talent that they actually bringing to the table to bring it into a business. So it's going to be fantastic.
And that's really one of our major challenges. Yes. That we have these talents, but we don't know how to make these talents pay, so we could have a meaningful quality of life with using our talents. Because our talents are usually services that we provide to our community.
Absolutely.
And the passion that we have, and we should be able to survive and thrive. But by doing the things that we love.
Absolutely.
You know, so
I'm a general believer that whatever your talent and passion is, there is people out there who would be attracted to it and be willing to pay you for it.
And you want to put together those persons with those of us who have that passion, who have that talent.
Absolutely.
Merge fantastic idea.
Talent, giftedness with people who understand how to turn it into a business and grow it, and give pointers around it, and give training and provide some resources around it, so that you get that wonderful marriage. One of the things before we move on to some of the new things is that Cromwell, I'm happy to say the community is rising to the challenge. Banks are coming on as sponsors to the event. We have businesses coming on as sponsors to the event. So as an example, hopefully I'll get back some word tomorrow. One of the supermarkets will give the ability for someone who has a product on display and did well with it to be able to go into the supermarket and be on the shelf in the supermarket.
Wow.
So we're providing a
That's
market
good. That's good.
for what you actually bring to the table, and it's really exciting. And hopefully business will come on board too in terms of service, so the people will be able to get on the vendor listing of major companies, whether it's to be cleaning, whether it's to provide paper, whatever it may be, get on the vendor listing of
Because we need
major
places
companies.
to sell our products. and
Exactly, that's what it's all about. You got to connect your product, what get developed out of your passion, to put it into the marketplace so that you'll be able to earn a living out of it.
Yeah. Now we know, of course, Craig is a soldier. He's a social soldier, social activist, community activist, a person who takes the advancement of the young people very, very seriously, put his reputation, his life on the line, as a matter of fact, to make sure that attention is drawn to the needs of our young people in the territory and that they develop in a meaningful way. What is your role in this endeavor?
Well, I'm in on the entertainment part of it. I mean, I was privileged enough to meet with Mr. Malone to speak about the way forward with it, and I was in the same line of getting to basically turn him on to some of my friends in the States where it's involved in the business itself. But I want to say this before I go further into it. And just to explain all that venture that we've been doing through Follow the Movement for quite a while,
Yes.
is that we realized that our trips to the States, to these different labels and things like that, we realized that people outside willing to pay to get a chance to be in front of these people, willing to pay the money to get a chance. In the Caribbean, in the BVI specifically, we just get a chance. Hey, book. Fresh off raw talent. Here you go, right in front of the person who will decide whether they will put you to make $1 million or whether they'll put you to just do nothing. And we've seen a problem coming with that, because it's like you didn't have to work for it. Just like a pair of shoes that you get back in the days. You kick rocks with it, you do all kind of thing with it because you never had to buy it. But now you're buying the shoes and you're watching even water, you don't want to step in with the same shoes. So I'm saying that to say, with Mr. Malone doing this, adds to our line of fire, if you want to use that word, because this is something that we need.
So you're getting the talented people to understand what the work is involved, to get the product, whether it's the singing, the acting, the dance, whatever the product is, what's involved to get it to the marketplace.
Whatever it is, and I want to say I'm happy that Mr. Malone and his team is involved in it, because from an adult standpoint, they could get to realize now that, geez, this does call for a lot of work.
Yes.
This is not just how it looks.
It's not a dream thing.
It's not a dream thing.
And listen, that's really a great point.
It's a serious thing. For us as young people, it looks like a dream thing. We only see the finished product on TV and in the internet or wherever.
Yeah, but you don't know what happened. What happened to get to that point? Yes.
Well, I want to just tell you how powerful this young man is next to me. When I was doing this, Lorna Smith is one of our advisors. And she says to me, you can't do what you're doing unless you get Craig Lake involved. So I always take Lorna's advice. And I called up Craig and I said, Craig, there's a talent element. And I know you have been passionate and devoted into that particular field with young people. My daughter is a product of being, with Craig. And I spoke to him. And one of the things that he was able to do for us, as he said, is put us in touch with one of his, I would say his colleagues. Yes. Because he moves in that circle. With a gentleman, Kelly.
He's been there for quite a few times, a few times. Yes.
To come back. And really, as Craig said, talk about the business element.
Yes.
What it takes in order to turn your talent into a business. So he's going to come in and do that, and Craig can tell you a little bit more about him.
What it is that, you've seen him several times. We bring him to judge and be on shows.
Yes.
But this one is going to be different because this one he's going to speak to even the talent persons and the business part of it because he's very much involved in the business part of it. It's very serious. It's easy to perform and go on stage and boom, when you come off. I was to a seminar in early January where he was one of the same speakers, and he said something where to the extent where I want to quote, where the internet have made persons feel more bigger than they really are. Have made you more popular than you really are.
Yes.
And if the internet was to go down,
you'll just disappear.
that's it.
Yeah.
And you know, I've always went, well, that don't make no sense. I mean, everybody wants popularity.
Yes.
After it, I asked him, so why he said popularity is that's it. If you don't utilize it well, you don't make money.
You'll be popular today and unpopular tomorrow. And
Popular today, unpopular tomorrow.
And nothing would have happened for you. Yeah.
So he come in to speak on that aspect. You know, he will still be involved in the judging part and things like that. But, you know, again, as I said, I like the whole idea. I like the move of it. I love it. I mean, Mr. Malone will call me every second. I'm like, oh, man. Mr. Malone again.
Yeah.
But, you know, just to show.
That's how he is.
Just to show the same amount of time he does call me. It's the same amount of time I used to be calling these guys.
That's how
I need your help to come down.
That's how you make it happen.
And it's good. And I want to tell you publicly, Mr. Malone, it's an awesome thing you and your team has picked up, and you know we are here to support. Regardless.
You know, James Brown said music is 10% show. Show business is 10% show, and 90% business. And I'm sure you've seen the movie Straight Outta Compton.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And that that doesn't give you an idea of how tough the music or the talent, I should say, the talent industry is, whether it's music, acting, dance, but this was one music in particular, rap music in particular. If that don't give you an idea of how difficult it is to be successful in the music industry, I don't know what else will.
You're so right with it. But again, if you look at what's taking place now, for the last 10 years versus back then, you never used to see seminars nor anything about the business side of the music. You never used to see it.
All I used to hear about is how many people,
how much albums sold,
and how many people remain broke.
That's what I'm saying.
Having sold millions and millions of dollars in albums. Yes.
So with the messages that these guys are doing now, from what he said, is that, you know, we as the business part of the entertainment realize that we have been getting artists that doesn't understand the business side of it.
Yes.
So they only last for 2, 3, 4 months because from they get the first paycheck, bam, it blow.
Yeah.
And that's it. So you would not see a Whitney Houston for 20 years, a James Brown for 20 years, a Michael Jackson for 40 years. You wouldn't see that.
Yeah.
You would see a Soulja Boy for 6 months, bam, that's it. Then all of a sudden this person pop up out of the blue.
A one-hit artist.
A one-hit artist because they don't know how to deal with the popularity, money, and the business side of it. So, you know, this will be awesome to explain the business. I think this is the first ever we have ever been doing something like this. And, you know,
to really talk particularly about the business aspect of show business.
If you're a producer, you should be at this event.
Yes.
If you're somebody, friend as a manager, you should be at this event. If you're a writer, you should be at this event.
Promoter.
You should be at this event. You don't have to be an artist to be at this event.
Exactly.
If your kids, if your kids sing, you should be at this event.
Yeah.
So definitely, there's no question about it.
Yeah, and it's really exciting for me. Pushpop said I call him, but because it's exciting for me.
Yes.
The prospect of awakening the entrepreneurial spirit to the place where we can take it to the next level is what it's all about.
Yes.
Taking all what we do naturally as a people and moving it to the next level and bringing on board the resources like Kelly and Blue Ocean, Kurt Richardson, Stedman Graham. Lisa Nichols says she want to be a part of it. She just want to beam in and be a part of it. And the banks and all of those other individuals really getting together in one place and taking
a business infrastructure.
A business infrastructure. Let's put an infrastructure around our passion, around our gifts, and take it to the next level. You know, today I was eating Jamaica patty, right?
Yes.
It sounds simple, right? A Jamaica patty.
Yes.
But that's a multi-million dollar business.
Listen.
You know, how many people make great patties at home, great cakes, great sugar cakes, great sweets, great drinks. And what they're really dealing with is multi-million dollar business if we know how to take it to the next level.
I was eating Jamaica patty in the Bronx of 1985.
See what I'm saying?
And it's
Seriously.
It's still
around going strong.
It's stronger now.
It's getting stronger.
Because I think back then I didn't even know if it was used to be packaged the way it's packaged now and going all over the world.
Yes.
As I say, the business side of it really needs to be there, because especially for we as young people, because if back then, 4-5 years ago, I get $100. That $100 blow. When it reached 10 now, I start to say, geez, I need to hold back because I only got $10. Imagine how many people is doing that right now.
Yes.
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 That they sell 2 CDs.
Yes.
Or they sell 2 shorts.
Yes.
Or they sell a hat. Or whatever the business that they're doing. And they get that large amount of dollars. Bam, they stop on doing the craft.
Yeah.
Till when the money come down low and then they start again.
They don't understand the sustainability. They don't understand the development. Yeah. It's really important. This is a really important event. And it's coming up. How do you register? How is registration going?
Registration is going well. There are people who are registering. We have a whole team all across the islands getting people involved. And so it's going well. You register by calling 494-4388, asking for Don Crab, or emailing us at dherbertcrab, at mwmabacus.com, or email me, mmalone, MMALONE, at mwmabacus.com.
If you don't remember any of that, just call Abacus.
Just call Abacus. 494-4388. Just call. Ask for myself or Don.
That's in the phone book.
Yes, it's in the phone book.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like to get that one name so that at least you know.
We have posters all over the place.
Okay.
We have people who are encouraging you all over the place. Just get involved.
This is a good pad. What's the cost?
Free.
That's a good pad. I mean,
free.
And people need to take advantage of this opportunity, because you're talking about business people coming from America to share this information, to tell you how to teach you how to develop your talent, your passion into a money-making venture, and you don't have to pay $500 for that information.
I still think
that's amazing.
I still think they should treat it like they're paying $500 for it.
Yes.
Because that way we
that's
take it serious.
That's a value.
Yeah. That way we take it serious. Yeah. Because if we don't pay anything for it, we treat it like we ain't pay anything for it.
You think you don't
there's
have
no problem. Treat it like a $500 investment, because it's worth more.
More than that.
Way more than that.
Much more than that.
Way more than that.
Yeah. People are sponsoring and paying for it to happen. So they should take advantage of it.
Yeah, but not only that. How I look at it is that
at
the end of the day, when you reach out to persons like Lisa Court and these other executives to come down and look at the talent, preach to us, speak to us, give us advice as a country, as people, and we don't take it serious. We don't come with our best foot or best game on the table. When Mr. Malone call them again,
people don't care.
I'm busy, Mr. Malone. I really can't make that next trip. But we can see how
point.
we get. And that way, you see why
the opportunity.
Why certain things don't last 10 years, don't last 15 years, because the chance we come half step, and these guys don't have time to waste.
But we ain't talking about a good patch yet. You're getting this free advice. And if you win the competition,
if the ultimate winner of the competition is going to get $5,000 plus a trip to Colorado to be trained by Blue Ocean. You can't get any better than that.
you imagine that? You're getting paid on how to become a good entrepreneur.
It gets a little more sweeter, because I know if Mr. Malone told you, Kelly works with Revolt TV.
Yes.
And he's working with one of Revolt TV Prime. What we call it, the video guy.
Yeah.
Videographer.
Yeah, videographer who videos a lot of the actual music videos and who have influence in getting some of these same videos onto Revolt TV.
Yes.
Not to add to it, I mean, I'm pretty sure if they see something that they like,
Yeah.
who knows what will take place from there. Yeah. Ain't nothing being promised, but
Yeah.
you know, I guess when he comes there,
it's opportunity.
he will speak for himself.
You got to be in it to take advantage of the opportunity.
I know every last one of them look for talent that they could branch off to somebody else and trickle down effect takes place.
And have it develop.
Look, the end result is that there's an opportunity of a lifetime.
Yes.
Revolt TV, owned by PDD, and all the other people that are in that circle, Kurt Richardson and Blue Ocean, who has exposure to many things. So there's a door open, as is being said. I want to encourage everybody, take advantage of it. Okay. It costs, in terms of your dollars, nothing, but in terms of your time, step up to the plate.
Yes.
Be present, be relevant, and who knows what can happen.
Okay. Yeah, I'm tearing it o'clock.
Yes.
Okay. So the last thing is for you to, the date is April.
It's going to be April 29th. We're going to have the opening ceremony, some wonderful things happening. April 30th is the competition and workshops. So it's not just you're going to have a chance to be in workshops. And then on Monday, we're going to announce the winner at a forum where people are going to come and tell us what we need to do as a territory to take this whole entrepreneurship thing forward.
What's the numbers again to register?
494-4388. Register M. Malone at mwmabacus.com. Write to me and we'll pass it on. And everybody is geared up, ready to go.
Great. Guys, thanks for coming by.
No problem. Thank you for having us.
Always good to see you. A great job, great opportunity. And we hope that, persons in the community will take advantage of that opportunity. Talented persons will really make a strong effort to attend, showcase your talent, showcase your product, and get it on the move. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Yes, indeed. Next week, the spotlight will shine on David Kopp. He's Associate Dean of the School of Education at Barry University. We'll be talking about teacher training and increasing the role of teachers in the society. Don't miss it. It's going to be a very interesting discussion. I was just talking to CEO, Chief Education Officer Julian Phillip, about increasing the role of teachers, the idea of increasing the role of teachers, since teachers are now spending a disproportionate amount of time with our children. We as adults have to work more hours than before to make ends meet. And in some instances, we are neglecting our children in order to feed them. And so we either going to teach them the manners and the values and give them the education that they need upfront, or pay for them to be in jail and to be a nuisance and engage in antisocial behavior. So we have to make that choice real soon. And Dean Dr. David Kopp is going to be here next week to talk about that. Make sure you're here. Spotlight, of course, is seen every Tuesday at 8 p.m. and repeated every Sunday afternoon at 2:30 on Channel 55 JTV. You can also watch Spotlight on demand at jtvlive.net and like our Facebook page. I need to get some more likes. I know everybody tell me all the time they watch me all the time. All the children run up to me and tell me how they watch me. I want y'all to get the like the Facebook page. Please like it. Spotlight BVI. Facebook.com Spotlight BVI. Suggest topics, suggest guests. I'm Edgerenko reminding you that when the spotlight is on, you see the facts. Peace and blessings.
Spotlight is brought to you by the National Bank of the Virgin Islands and CCT Global Communications.